Legend of the Notloc Trilogy by Colton Dennis. Legend of the Notloc. When a group of friends end up at a hotel, they discover that a killer has come for Chloe, and won't stop until they're all dead. Will Aunt if them be able to survive? Van drives past. Are we almost there? This is really boring, said Jessie, appearing. Well, you shouldn't have came along. Anyway, I don't need to be watched. Especially by my younger brother. So, sit back and relax. Why am I always being spied on? Asked Chloe. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there soon. Crickets chirping. Van zooming past. You know, you can go to sleep. Don't worry, I'll be here when you wake up. What, you afraid someone's gonna come here and hurt us? Go on. Go to sleep, said Jack. All four sleeping. Jack humming the picks up map. Notloc appears. Van swerves, then crashes. All four groaning. Hey. Watch what you're doing, said Steven. Is everyone alright? All four continue groaning. Notloc growls, then walks away. Whoa. I think I hit someone. All four talking at once. But he's gone, said Jack. Let's get out of here, said Daphne. Engine flooding. Well. The truck's stuck. So, what now? asked Jack. Well, maybe we dash, said Chloe, being interrupted. Knocking on window. All five gasp. Window rolls down. Sorry for scaring you. But, do you need help? asked man one. Well, yes, but it might take a few hours to get it out, said Jack. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, there's a hotel down by the next town. I could drive you all to it. And I'll help you out tomorrow, said man one. Why, thank you. But, how will we get in touch with you? asked Jack. I own the hotel. And there's a few rooms left. Car stops. Doors open then shut. Yeah, this is my hotel. Here, let me get your bags. Now girls, here's your key. And oh, there's only 2 per room, said hotel manager 1. Oh. It's alright. I could get my own room myself. I mean, I'll be fine, said Jessie. Music playing. Knocking on door. A son. Turn that down. You're disturbing the other guests, said hotel manager 1. I'm sorry. Excuse me, but is there anything to do around here? asked Jessie. Why, there's a bar down the street, said manager 1. Thanks. And don't tell my sister. I can't lose her from my sight, said Jessie. You know, your brother's kind of cute. Well, besides Steve. Does he have a girlfriend? said Daphne. Yeah, she's in Germany. She won't be back for a while, said Chloe. Daphne sees Jessie walking. I'll be right back. I need to talk to Steve, said Daphne. Crickets chirping. Steve sees Jessie walking. Hey, your girlfriend's brother is going somewhere, said Steve. He's probably looking for some girls. Looks like it's gonna rain, said Jack. Footsteps walking. Thunder rumbles. Lightning flashes. Hotel owner 1 groans. Footsteps approaching hotel owner 1. Oh. You scared me. So, may I help you? asked hotel owner 1. Notloc grabs hotel owner 1 by his throat. Deep voice. I only want one thing. Your soul. Notloc pulls out a nail bat, then swings it. The nail bat smashes hotel owner 1's face. Now my next victim. Chloe Notloc. One of my nieces. It's time for you to die, said the Notloc. Hey Jesse, wait up. So, where you heading? Is it alright if I come along? Asked Daphne. Sure, you can come. How's everything with Steve going? Asked Jesse. Why do you want to know? Come on, you can tell me, said Daphne. Screaming in distance. Come on, said Jesse. Wait, come here Jesse. I need to tell you something, said Daphne. Can't it wait, a woman could be in trouble, said Jesse. People groaning. Footsteps approaching. All see hotel manager one's body. I think I'm gonna be sick, said Daphne. What happened, did anyone see anything, asked Jack. No one saw anything. And we think he tripped and fell onto a rock. He was a great man, said employee 1. Well, it's gonna be hard to get the van out of the ditch. Especially without him, said Jack. Hey, you kids, come here. You want to know what happened? It's the Notloc. He's a disturbing sight. He wears ripped clothes, half a mask. He's a huge man. And he has a nail bat for a weapon. Also, he comes when there's a family member around. But, there hasn't been any since he was alive, said Hobo 1. How do you know about this? I never heard of some Notloc. If he was alive, I wouldn't be afraid of him. I'm not afraid of anything, said Steve walking into hotel. What's your name, young lady? Asked Hobo 1. Chloe Smart, said Chloe. So, he's come back for his family member, said Hobo 1 running away. Notloc watching from cave. So, she has some friends. Let's see who'll die first, said the Notloc. Shower running. Bedroom door shuts. Deaf. Is that you? Chloe turns off shower. Shuffling inside bedroom. Deaf. What are you doing? Asked Chloe opening door. Notloc appears. Time to die, said the Notloc. Chloe screams then wakes up. Hey, you alright? You must have had a nightmare, said Daphne. Everyone up. Come on. We got try to get the van out of the ditch. Jesse, get up. Door opens. You look sick, what's wrong? Asked Jack. I've been in the bathroom all night. Vomiting. So you guys go on ahead. I'll be fine, said Jesse. Alright, someone will watch you. Girls, will one of you stay? Asked Jack. I'll stay with him. Don't worry, he'll be fine, said Daphne. I'm gonna go down in the ditch. Both of you try to pull it. All three groaning. This ain't working. We need a truck with a hook, said Jack. Car stops. Excuse me, could you help us? Our van got driven off the road last night, said Chloe. Well, I'm on my way to my garage. I could bring my tow truck back. But, it might take a while. About 20 minutes, said driver 1. Yes, we could wait that long. Just hurry back, said Chloe. What are we gonna do for 20 minutes? Asked Steve. Hey Daphne, let's go over to the bar. Since we didn't make it last night, said Jesse. Well, I thought if something better, said Daphne kissing Jesse. Birds chirping. So, what do you guys do in your relationship? Asked Steve. Van shaking. What's going on? Asked Jack. Window smashes. Evil laughter. Your souls will be mine, said the Notloc. Chloe grabs piece of glass then stabs the Notloc in his neck. Notloc groans. Sword goes through van then into Steve's side. Sword gets pulled out. Steve, you alright? Chloe, put pressure onto the wound. Van door opens. Stay in the van. Door shuts. Gun cocks. Where'd he go? Van door opens. He's gone, said Jack. Steve, hang in there. We need to do something. Daphne, said Chloe. Daphne moaning and breathing heavily. Oh, you're better than Steve, said Daphne. It's the best I've ever had, said Jesse. They're too far away, said Jack. Truck horn honks. You kids still here? Asked driver 1. Our friend was stabbed. Could you take us to the hospital? He might die if we don't hurry, said Jack. Put him into the back. Truck tires squealing. What's wrong with this truck? Asked driver 1. It's the Notloc. Chloe, get down. Get off our ass, said Jack, firing gun. Notloc groans. Tires squeal. You won't get away that easily. I will find you and kill your precious friends, said the Notloc. I wonder what's taking them so long. Do you think we should go check on them? Asked Daphne. Yeah, let's go find our friends. Maybe they got lost, said Jesse. Steve, hang in there. Can't you go any faster? Asked Chloe. I'm giving all she's got. Don't worry, Opinion won't let him die, said driver 1. Thud on roof. Oh shit, it's him. Chloe, stay with Steve. Get him to the hospital. I love you, Chloe. Jack kisses Chloe. Protect them, said Jack. Notloc's hand goes through roof. Stomp on the brakes. Tires squeal. Truck stops. I will be back, said Jack. Truck door opens. Over here, said Jack, running into woods. Notloc growls, then follows Jack. Truck drives away. Be safe. How much further to the hospital? Said Chloe. About 3 minutes, said driver 1. Jack runs through bushes. Thudding on ground. You can't escape me. Now, give me what I want, said the Notloc. And what would that be? Asked Jack. Your soul, said the Notloc. Why are you after us? We didn't do anything to you, said Jack. Are you sure about that? Because, I remember you almost ran me off over, said the Notloc. You're mad about almost running you over, said Jack. Actually no, I'm after my family member. Chloe, Notloc, and whoever gets into my way, said the Notloc. Don't even think about touching her, said Jack. What a pickle, you were so young. And now, you'll die. Notloc punches Jack. Jack falls. Notloc continuously hitting Jack. Jack groaning. You weren't much of a fight. Now, find the others, said the Notloc. That's weird. The van's here, said Daphne. Jesse sees broke window. Daph. Someone broke into the van. There's glass everywhere and blood, said Jesse. Jesse, come here, said Daphne. Daphne, behind you. Notloc grabs Daphne by her throat. Let go of her, said Jesse. Why should I? You and your friends tried to kill me. So, I'm paying back the favor, asked the Notloc. Wait, there has to be something you want, said Jesse. Yes, I'm looking for a family member. She's a niece of mine. Her name is Chloe Notloc, said the Notloc. Why are you looking for my sister? Asked Jesse. So. You're Jesse Notloc. The youngest of the Notlocs, said the Notloc. My name was changed to Smart, said Jesse. Maybe this pretty little thing will be my next victim. And after she's dead, I'll kill you, said the Notloc. Wait. What if I give you my sister? Will you let her go? Asked Jesse. Notloc thinking. Gun fires. Notloc groans. Daphne runs towards Jesse. I thought you were dead, said the Notloc. You didn't kill me. But, I'll kill you, said Jack. Notloc sees bus approaching. Well, I'm taking a little trip, said the Notloc jumping onto bus. Bus drives away. We need to stop him, but how? Asked Jack. Truck stops. Door opens. We need help out here. Where's a doctor? Please hurry. He's got a deep cut, said driver 1. Hospital door smashes. Evil laughter. You thought you could get rid of me. So, now you die like your mother. And I want you to beg like she did, said the Notloc. You killed my mother. But, she said Chloe being interrupted. She gave you up. Both of you, said the Notloc. Hey asshole. Forget about me, asked Jack jamming pipe into the Notloc's chest. Notloc groans then falls. I'll be back, said the Notloc. Hey, you guys alright? Chloe kisses Jack. Thanks for protecting them, said Jack shaking driver 1's hand. You're welcome. Oh shit, said driver 1 in shock. Evil laughter. You can't kill me. But, I can kill you, said the Notloc swinging the nail bat at Jack. Driver 1 pushes Jack then gets hit with the nail bat. Driver 1 gasps. It was an honor, kid, said driver 1. Jack, watch out. Chloe moves Jack. Guys, come on, said Chloe. Go Daphne. Notloc swings the nail bat. Daphne ducks. Hey jackass. Come after me. I'll meet up with you guys later, said Jesse running. Be careful. Jesse running. Notloc running. I love you, said Daphne. Jesse running then breathing heavily. Footsteps walking. Come on, you son of a bitch. Jesse jumps over fence. Yeah, try that. Notloc jumps over fence. Oh shit. A farmhouse. Footsteps walking. I know you're in here, boy. And I have the only way out. The door is blocked. But once I find you, you better beg for mercy, said the Notloc. Hopefully Jesse is alright, said Daphne. He will be alright. I know he'll be back. Let's pray for both Jesse and Steve, said Chloe. Notloc grabs Jesse then throws him around farmhouse. Jesse, it's time to go. Say hi to your mother for me, said the Notloc swinging the nail bat. Jesse groans. Notloc laughing. He'll be alright. We'll see Jesse again. And we will kill that monster, said Chloe. Footsteps approaching. Jesse appears. Chloe. Break the news to our foster parents gently. Both Chloe and Daphne crying. You know, I loved you, Daphne. Chloe, I love you too. Jack, you were like a brother to me. Tell Steve, I've always respected him, said Jesse gasping last breath. Jesse. No, Jesse. Come back. Jesse, said Chloe. Evil laughter. So, who's next? The girl, my niece, the boyfriend, or the attitude? Asked the Notloc. Guys, run. I need to finish this myself. Help all the nurses and doctors. Go now, said Chloe. I love you. Don't even think about leaving me, said Jack. My niece, perfect. Now to kill you slowly, said the Notloc. You know, I'm not afraid of you. And when I kill you, you'll wish you'd never messed with me, said Chloe. Make your move, said the Notloc. I'll make my move. And you won't know what it is. Then you'll beg for mercy, said Chloe. Door locks. Notloc looks. So, you've locked yourself in. I don't know if that's courage or stupidity. But at the end of the day, you'll see your mother again. Just like your brother, said the Notloc. Chloe runs. You're not gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill you, said Chloe. We'll see about that, said the Notloc, throwing the nail bat. The nail bat goes into wall. Chloe gasps. You know, when you're gone, I'll finally have peace. And once I'm at peace, I'll kill your friends, said the Notloc. Chloe hits Notloc. Notloc pulls out a sword, then throws it. The sword schemes Chloe. Give me that back, said the Notloc. You want it, come get it. Notloc growls. Come on, get it. Door opens, shuts, then locks. You won't kill me, said Chloe. See, that's where you're wrong. Door breaks down. I'm smarter than you. Your mother made the same mistakes you did. And she died in a hospital just like this, said the Notloc. Yeah, but when you killed her, there wasn't any gas tanks in the room, said Chloe. Chloe throws sword at gas tanks. Notloc looks, then laughs. You're out of luck. You got no fire, said the Notloc. She doesn't. Notloc looks. But I do. Match gets lit. Let's go. Notloc grabs Jack's arm. Chloe, go. You don't have time. Chloe, I love you. Jack kisses Chloe. Now go, said Jack. Chloe. Come on. Hurry up, said Daphne. Chloe runs outside. Hospital explodes. Hey Chloe. We made it. We survived the Notloc. Don't worry, Jack's in a better place now, said Steve. Let's go home, guys, said Chloe. Sirens wailing. People talking. The next morning. Footsteps walking. Hey. We have a survivor. Paramedics moving wood. Notloc appears. Hang in there, pal. Over here. 1, 2, 3. Notloc goes into ambulance. You're on your way to another hospital, said paramedic 1. Notloc opens his eyes, sits up, then grabs paramedic 1. You're my next victim. Paramedic 1's neck snaps. Driver 2 gets thrown out of ambulance. Thanks for the wheels. Now, where is she? Asked the Notloc. Ready. Hey, we miss Jack too. But, do you want him coming after us? Then let's go, said Daphne. Ready, girls. Does someone need a hug? Asked Steve. Chloe hugs Steve. People screaming. Footsteps walking. Evil laughter. You can't kill me. Girls, run. Let's go, ugly face, said Steve, swinging fist. Let's go for a ride. Notloc kicks Steve into wall. You can't hide forever, Chloe. Daphne runs. There's one of you, said the Notloc. Well, look who comes out. I only have 3 left to kill, said the Notloc. Steve jumps onto Notloc's back. Bring it, bitch, said Steve. Well, your day's getting worse, said the Notloc, flipping Steve. Gun fires. Notloc groans. You're an idiot. Say goodbye to someone you love, said the Notloc, throwing sword. Sword goes through Daphne's chest. Daphne gasps. No, Daphne. You're a monster, said Chloe. Well, at least you're gonna die anyway. So. Goodbye, Chloe. Notloc, said the Notloc. Steve stabs Notloc with pocket knife. Notloc groans. Let's get out of here, said Steve. I'm not done with you yet, said the Notloc, throwing pocket knife at Chloe. Steve jumps in front of Chloe. Pocket knife goes into Steve's chest. Chloe. Get out of here, said Steve. Chloe running. Where you going? Chloe, I'll get what I want, said the Notloc. In Chloe's mind. The cave. Put him in his tomb, said female voice 1. Truck stops. Footsteps walking. This is it? I need to put him back into his tomb, said Chloe. Yes, let's see you try it. All by yourself, said the Notloc. No, I just need to keep you in here for about 3 more seconds. Rock blocks entrance of the cave. Now, it won't open until one of us is dead, said Chloe. Notloc smiles. Now I'll kill you, said Chloe. Both Chloe and Notloc fighting. Chloe being thrown around cave. Notloc's tomb opens. I found your resting place, said the Notloc. Then get inside it, said Chloe, kicking Notloc into tomb. See you in hell, said Chloe, jamming the nail bat into the Notloc's chest, picks up the sword, then swings it. Notloc gets decapitated. The rock moves from entrance of the cave. Now it's over. Time to go home, said Chloe. Truck drives away. Notloc's tomb shuts. I'll be back, Chloe. For your soul, said the Notloc. The end. Legend of the Notloc 2, the beginning. When a couple moves into a hotel, the man goes insane and starts killing. Will anyone be safe? 1933. A car stops. Doors open then shut. Footsteps approaching. Mr. Notloc, welcome to the J. Notloc Hotel. I'm Monty, your vice president of your hotel, said Monty. Nice to meet you, Monty. This is my wife, Penelope. Is everything all right here so far? Asked Jonathan. Yes, sir, said Monty. All right. Jonathan looks uphill, then sees cave in distance. Monty, take my wife to our room. I'll be right back, said Jonathan, walking away. This way, madam, said Monty. Footsteps walking. Jonathan looks uphill. Footsteps approaching. There's no way up there. Not that way anyway. But, up that path, you could. Hi, I'm Alec, said Alec. I'm Jonathan Notloc, the owner of the new hotel, said Jonathan. Wow. Well, I'm a guest at your hotel. Hey, if you want, I could take you up there, said Alec. Yeah, let's go, said Jonathan. Footsteps walking uphill. This is the top of it? I come here to see the view, said Alec. Jonathan looks at rock in front of cave. Truck pulls up, then honks horn. My stuff's here. Thanks for showing me around, said Jonathan. Truck door opens. Mr. Notloc, here is your sword, said Seth. It's beautiful. Put it in my room, said Jonathan. Footsteps walking into room. I'll put your luggage here. Anything else? Said Monty. No thank you, said Penelope. Jonathan walks into room. Hey honey, Monty. Look what came, said Jonathan. Penelope gasps. Is that the sword? Asked Penelope. Yes, and it's really sharp too, said Jonathan. Well, thanks for helping, gentlemen. Have a nice day. Door shuts. Penelope groans. I think this calls for a celebration. Jonathan looks out window, then sees cave. Is something wrong? Asked Penelope. Jonathan clears throat. No, I'll be right back, said Jonathan, placing sword down. Be careful. Door shuts. Whatever, more for me, said Penelope, pouring drink. Footsteps walking. Hello, Mr. Notloc, said Monty. Monty, leave this door open. I'll be right back, said Jonathan. Footsteps walking. Twig snaps. Jonathan looks at rock in front of cave, pulls out flashlight, then gasps. Whoa. It's just me. Remember. Alec, from earlier, said Alec. Geez, what are you doing here? Asked Jonathan. Well, I was heading to the hotel. But, I saw you coming here. What are you doing? Asked Alec. I'm trying to move this rock. There's an opening back here, said Jonathan. Here, let me help, said Alec. Both Alec and Jonathan pushing rock. Rock slowly moving. Both Alec and Jonathan stop. Man, thanks for your help, said Jonathan. Well, let's see what's inside, said Alec. Footsteps walking. Jonathan sniffs, then coughs. What is that smell? Asked Jonathan. I think it's getting worse. I'm gonna get out of here. Be careful, said Alec, walking out of cave. Jonathan continues walking. Flashlight shines onto tomb. What the hell? Jonathan looks at tomb, then wipes it off. For my son, J. Notloc. What? Jonathan tries opening tomb, sees mask, then picks it up. It's a mask. Jonathan gags. I need to leave. Jonathan trips. Is that a baseball bat? I better leave, said Jonathan, grabbing mask and baseball bat. Footsteps running. Jonathan collides into Alec. Al. You alright? Asked Alec. I'm fine. You'll never believe what I found in there. This baseball bat with nails in it. And this mask, said Jonathan. Why would those be in there? Was there anything else? Asked Alec. No, these were the only things, said Jonathan. Maybe we could figure it out tomorrow, said Alec. All right. I'll hold on to these, said Jonathan. Both Alec and Jonathan walking. Is everything all right, Mr. Notloc? Asked Monty. Yes. Oh, I want an early wake-up call tomorrow, said Jonathan. Yes, sir, said Monty. Footsteps walking. Door opens, then shuts. Hey. Honey. Penelope stands up. Bathrobe falls to floor. What's the occasion? Asked Jonathan. Your honey, said Penelope, kissing Jonathan. Jonathan takes off clothes. Both Jonathan and Penelope moaning. Sun rises. Birds chirping. Knocking on door. Mr. Notloc, it's morning, said Monty. Thanks, Monty. Jonathan gets out of bed, walks past mirror, then comes back. Want. How did? Jonathan wearing mask. Penelope groans. Hey Penelope, how'd this mask get on me? Asked Jonathan. You put it on while we had sex, said Penelope. Jonathan tries taking mask off. It ain't coming off, said Jonathan. Let me try, said Penelope, pulling on mask. Jonathan groans. Ow. It's like it's glued on, said Jonathan. What should I do? Asked Penelope. Stay here. I'm gonna go talk to someone. Door opens. Footsteps running. Monty. I'll be right back. Jonathan walks out of hotel. Alec. Alec, yelled Jonathan. Jonathan. Nice mask, said Alec. Look at it. I want to know how to get it off, said Jonathan. Is it stuck on something? Asked Alec. I don't. Said Jonathan, passing out. John. John. Yelled Alec, echoing. Whispering in Jonathan's mind. Kill, 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 whispered the voices. Jonathan. Notloc, kill for me, said demonic voice 1. Doctors standing around door. Jonathan sits up, then pulls out 4. Doctors running into room. Grab him. Doctors grabbing Jonathan. Jonathan throws doctors. More doctors appear. Jonathan grabs doctor. Doctor gasps. Everyone stop, said Doctor 1. Deep voice. Everyone back off. I need to find someone. Harrison and Ariana. Notloc. My brother and sister-in-law. Where are they? Asked Jonathan. Whispers in Jonathan's head. They're heading to the hotel. Go, Jonathan. Notloc, said demonic voice 1. Jonathan throws doctor, then jumps through window. Footsteps running. Car driving. Jonathan walks in front of car. Car stops. Door opens. Jonathan. Are you alright? Asks Seth. Give me your car. Now. Yelled Jonathan. You need a ride somewhere? Asks Seth. I said, give me your car. Seth gasps. Now. Jonathan rips out Seth's heart. Seth falls. Thanks, friend, said Jonathan, getting into car. Alec runs into hotel. Monty, where's Penelope? Notloc, asked Alec. In her room. Why? Asked Monty. Jonathan escaped from the hospital. And doctors say he's going after his family, said Alec. Car stops. Penelope talking. That's them now, said Monty. Hey Monty, where's Johnny at? Asked Harrison. We don't know, said Monty. What do you mean, you don't know? Asked Harrison. Monty chuckles. Car driving. Notloc, your family is at the hotel. Drive faster, said demonic voice 1. Car speeds up. What do? Hold on. Kids, go see Aunt Penelope, said Ariana. Why did he escape from the hospital? Asked Harrison. To look for you, said Monty. Why would he want to find us? Asked Ariana. Tires squeal. Car stops. Door opens. Harrison and Ariana. I want your souls, said Jonathan. Run upstairs, said Harrison. All running upstairs. I'll shut the doors. Go, Harrison, said Monty. Be careful, said Harrison. Monty shuts doors, then slides wood over handles. Doors shaking. Gun gets loaded. Doors stop shaking. Monty looks at doors. Jonathan. Jonathan, said Monty. Footsteps approaching Monty. Monty turns around. Gun fires. Jonathan grabs gun from Monty. Monty falls. Jonathan holding knife. Ha! Pathetic little worm, said Jonathan. Footsteps running. Dad, said Danielle. What's going on? Asked Penelope. Shhhhh, said all of them. Footsteps walking. Jonathan walks past. Penelope. Honey, said Jonathan, opening door. Other footsteps walking. Jonathan looks, then walks past. Door slowly opens. All see Lightfoot. Let's go. Lightfoot, whispered Harrison. Lightfoot dancing. He can't hear you, said Penelope. Lightfoot turns then sees group. Hey guys. Jonathan appears behind Lightfoot holding an axe. Is something wrong? Asked Lightfoot. All pointing. Lightfoot turns around. The axe decapitates Lightfoot. All gasp. Jonathan looks at the group. All run back into room. Door shuts. Knocking in door. Door locks. Honey. Open up, said Jonathan. Doorknob shaking. What do we do? Asked Ariana. The window. Window opens. Alec looks down. Give me a few sheets. Tie them together then to the bedpost. The kids first, said Alec. Sheets go out window. Banging on door. All climbing down. Door breaks down. Jonathan growls, walks towards window, sees group running then sees the nail bat. Yes. Jonathan grabs the nail bat then doesn't see the sword. You crossed the line, bitch, said Jonathan. Footsteps running. Where we going? Asked Ariana. I know a place, said Alec. All continue running. Twig snaps. Wait, I heard something, said Harrison. Another twig snaps. All breathing heavily. The nail bat swings. Harrison moves Penelope. The nail bat goes into a tree. Jonathan looks at group. Give me back my sword, said Jonathan. No run, said Harrison. All running. The nail bat gets pulled out from tree. Give me my sword, said Jonathan echoing. All running then stop. Hurry, inside the space, said Alec. All walking into cave then sniff. What's that smell? Asked Penelope. I don't know, said Alec. I think we should stop. All atop walking. All right, what should we do about Jonathan? Asked Harrison. I don't know, said Alec. Penelope places speaker down. Richard opens book. Hey Danielle, come here. Let's do a spell, said Richard. Both Danielle and Richard chanting. Chanting echoes. Sword starts shaking then slowly raises. Both Danielle and Richard looking at sword. Mom, said Danielle. All turn around then gasp. How is that floating? Asked Ariana. We did a spell, said Richard. Laughter echoes. He's here, said Harrison. You can't hide, said Jonathan. Get the kids behind us, said Alec. The nail bat swings. Alec ducks then punches Jonathan. Jonathan laughs then punches Alec. Harrison punches Mask. Ow, said Harrison. The nail bat swings then schemes Harrison's side. Harrison falls. Evil laughter. Give me my sword, said Jonathan. All four back up. Alec grabs a rock then hits Jonathan's side of his face. Jonathan groans then looks at Alec. Get away from them, said Alec. Big mistake, said Jonathan swinging the nail bat. Alec ducks then swings the rock again. The rock hits the mask. The mask cracks. Jonathan groans. I bet that hurt, said Alec swinging the rock. Jonathan grabs Alec's hand, laughs then grabs his throat. Die, said Jonathan snapping Alec's neck. All gasp. You murderer, said Ariana. Jonathan looks at group. Time to die, said Jonathan. Harrison tackles Jonathan. Don't touch them, said Harrison continuously punching Jonathan. Mask cracks more. Jonathan kicks Harrison off him, stands up, rips off half of mask then looks at group. All gasp. Evil laughter. Now. Let's finish this, said Jonathan, swinging the nail bat. All move. Harrison tackles Jonathan again. Both Harrison and Jonathan fighting. Danielle steps onto the rock. The ground shaking. Tomb opens. All look. Jonathan throws Harrison into the group. It's your time, brother, said Jonathan, swinging the nail bat. Harrison moves, then kicks the nail bat out of Jonathan's hand. The nail bat lands next to Danielle. Go to hell, said Harrison, kicking Jonathan into the tomb. Jonathan walks out of tomb. Chains attached to Jonathan. Jonathan groans, then grabs Penelope. You're coming with me, said Jonathan, groaning. The sword appears in Jonathan's chest. Richard steps backwards. Jonathan lets go of Penelope. Harrison sees the sword in Jonathan's chest. Go straight to hell, said Harrison, pushing the sword further into Jonathan's chest. Jonathan gasps. Chains pull Jonathan into the tomb. The tomb shuts. The ground shaking again. We need to get out of here, said Penelope. All running. The rock slowly moving. The rock's shutting. Everyone jump, said Harrison. All jump out of cave. The rock covers the entrance of the cave. Are you all right? Asked Ariana. Both Danielle and Richard nod. Penelope looking at rock. Penelope. Let's go, said Harrison. Goodbye, Jonathan, said Penelope. All walking away. The rock shakes. Evil laughter. The end. Legend of the Notloc 3, Another Generation. The Notloc returns. It's 20 years later. And he returns to get his brother's kids. 1953 present day. Footsteps running. Other footsteps walking. Richard breathing heavily. Footsteps continue walking, then stop. Twig snaps. Footsteps start walking. Bushes shaking. Richard appears from bushes, runs, then collides into Notloc. The nail bat appears, then gets raised. Uncle John. The nail bat swings. No. Yelled Richard, waking up. Door opens. Rich. You alright? Asked Nikita. I'm fine. It was just a nightmare. I'll get up, said Richard. I'll be in the shower, said Nikita, dropping towel onto floor, then walks out of bedroom. Richard's head lays onto pillow. Just a few more minutes. Bathroom door shuts, then locks. Richard groans. Footsteps walking. Woods creaks. Honey. Come back to bed. Bedroom door shuts, then locks. Honey. The door's locked, said Richard. Evil laughter. Richard looks around bedroom, then gasps. Hello, nephew. The nail bat appears. Where's my sword? Asked the Notloc. Richard gulps. I don't know, said Richard. The nail bat gets raised. Then you're worthless to me. Die! Yelled the Notloc, swinging the nail bat. Richard rolls out of bed, then grabs phone. Notloc swings the nail bat again. Richard ducks, then jumps out window onto roof. Buttons bring pressed. Phone rings, then being grabbed. Richard, what's up? Asked Danielle. Notloc swings the nail bat. The nail bat goes into Richard's bare foot. Ow. Danielle. He's back, said Richard, kicking Notloc's face. Notloc falls into bedroom. Who's back? Asked Danielle. Both Notloc and Richard grabs the nail bat. Uncle Jonathan. Yelled Richard. Phone clicks. Hello. Richard. Richard. Damn it, said Danielle. Notloc twists the nail bat. Richard screams. Bone breaks. Richard's foot breaks off, falls then slowly crawls. Notloc grabs Richard's other foot then lifts him up. Car slows down. Door opens. Richard. Stay there, said Danielle. Evil laughter. She can't see me, nephew. Richard struggling. Footsteps approaching. Goodbye nephew, said the Notloc letting go of Richard. Richard falls then gets hit by passing truck. Danielle gets to roof then sees Trick covered in blood. Richard! Yelled Danielle. Bathroom door unlocks. Door opens. Nikita humming. Danielle crying. Danielle. What happened? Where's Richard? Asked Nikita. Danielle points. Nikita sees truck covered in blood then starts crying. Evil laughter. Danielle looks then sees Notloc standing in doorway. You're next Nikita, said the Notloc vanishing. Nikita looks over her shoulder. Danielle looks at Nikita. People talking. Are you alright? Asked Danielle. Yeah, I'm fine, said Nikita. You look terrified. Tell me what's wrong, said Danielle. Today on the roof. I heard someone say dash, said Nikita being interrupted. You're next, said Danielle. How did you know? Asked Nikita. Boys whistling. Well, if it ain't Danielle Smart and Nikita Hill. What are you two beautiful women doing here? Asked Samuel. Don't bother us, said Danielle. Why? Oh, I know. You want some of me, don't you? Asked Samuel. Danielle stands up. Samuel grabs Danielle's arm. Let go of me, said Danielle. Oh, I just want some for the road, said Samuel. Danielle kicks Samuel. Samuel slaps Danielle. Leave her alone, said Nikita. After I get what I want, said Samuel getting punched then falls. Stay away from them, said Steve. All right. But, I'll be back. Crew. Let's bounce, said Samuel. All three walking outside. You two all right? Both Danielle and Nikita nod. Hi, I'm Steve D. Wells. That's Danny Cooper, his girlfriend Lauren ABS and my sister Shannon D. Wells. You're Danielle Smart, right? Asked Steve. Yeah. How do you know me? Asked Danielle. Steve knows everyone, said Danny. You need a ride home? Asked Steve. No, we'll be all right. Thanks again for your help, said Danielle. No problem, said Steve. Both Danielle and Nikita walking outside. Steve smiles. Oh. Steve has a crush, said Lauren. Thanks Lauren, said Steve. Footsteps walking. I think Steve likes you, said Nikita. Do you think? Asked Danielle. Yeah. Especially how he looked at you, said Nikita. People laughing. Both Danielle and Nikita gasp. Who's gonna save you now? Asked Samuel. Both Danielle and Nikita start to walk away. Both Josh and Tom appear. What do you want? Asked Nikita. Her. With me. Or I'll get brutal, said Samuel walking towards Danielle. Lights flickering. All three stop. Evil laughter. What's going on? Asked Nikita. Notloc appears behind Josh then laughs. Josh turns around. Notloc grabs Josh. Josh screams. Lights stop flickering. Josh! Josh! Yelled Samuel. Nikita screams then points. All look then see Josh hanging from street light. Danielle sees a nail on ground. Evil laughter. Footsteps running. What happened? Asked Steve. All point. Girls gasping. Sirens in distance. Let's go, said Samuel. Both Samuel and Tom run away. Police cars stop. Doors open. Go get them. Officers chasing both Samuel and Tom. What the hell's going on here? Asked Sheriff 1. We don't know, said Danielle. You better come with me, said Sheriff 1. Police car drives away. We didn't do anything, said Steve. Then, how did that kid get up there? What, did someone come back from their grave to kill? Asked Sheriff 1 laughing. Danielle looks at Nail, then hears Richard's voice. He's back. Uncle Jonathan, yelled Richard, echoing. You're right, said Danielle. All look at Danielle. Someone did come back to life. Sheriff laughs. Yeah. Who? Asked Sheriff 1. My uncle. He's back for me, said Danielle. Your uncle. That sounds dumb, said Sheriff 1. I'm serious. He killed my brother, said Danielle. Ha. When? Asked Sheriff 1. This morning. His name was Richard Smart, said Danielle. Car stops. Tires squealing. So, you're related to the Notloc, said Sheriff 1. Danielle nods. What does that mean? Asked Steve. We need to protect her. He'll be coming so way, said Sheriff 1. Windshield smashes. Sheriff 1 gets pulled out of police car, lands in front of it, then groans. Sheriff. We need to help him, said Danielle. Banging on doors. They won't open, said Steve. Sheriff groans again. Boot appears. Thanks for coming. To help, said Sheriff 1 looking up. Notloc looking at Sheriff 1. Hello Sheriff, said the Notloc grabbing Sheriff 1. Sheriff 1 reaches for gun. Notloc grabs gun, then throws it. Let him go, said Danielle. Notloc looks at Danielle, lets go of Sheriff 1, then laughs. Sheriff 1 groans. Notloc grabs hold of police car, then rips it off. Sheriff 1 starts crawling. Notloc steps onto Sheriff 1's back, then raises hood. Hood decapitates Sheriff 1. All groan. Bye niece, said the Notloc, vanishing. We need to get out of here, said Danielle. I got an idea. Kick out the grate, said Steve. All kicking grate. Grate breaks. Hurry up, said Danielle. All get out of police car. What do we do? Asked Nikita. Well, I need to go find my uncle's grave, said Danielle. Where's he buried? Asked Danny. It's in Notloc Ford, about 20 miles away, said Danielle. Well, I'm coming, said Steve. Me too, said Nikita. Well, I'm gonna warn you. It'll be very dangerous. And lives will be at stake, said Danielle. Let's go, said Steve. All get into police car. Police car drives away. Police car stops. All waking. I can't see, said Shannon. Danielle opens glove compartment, finds flashlights, then grabs them. I found 3 flashlights, said Danielle. Flashlights turn on. All walking. Hey. What's that? Asked Lauren. It used to be a hotel. It was shut down in 1946, said Danielle. Why? Asked Steve. My uncle kept returning from his grave, said Danielle. So, where's his grave? Asked Danny. Over there. Let's go, said Danielle. Shadow moves inside hotel. Danny looks, then walks towards hotel. Footsteps walking. All stop. Steve looks into cave. How far is the grave? Asks Steve. About 15 to 20 feet, said Danielle. Hey. Where's Danny? Asked Lauren. All looking around. I'll go find him. You girls stay here, said Steve. Be careful, said Shannon. Steve runs. Footsteps walking. Danny walks into hotel. I wonder what happened here. Danny sees plaque, then wipes it off. The Notloc returns. Wood creaks from above. Danny looks up, then sees a shadow moving. Hello. Is someone there? Asked Danny, starting to walk toward door. Danny. Danny turns around. Door shuts. Footsteps walking downstairs. Danny. Notloc appears holding the nail bat. Hello Danny, said the Notloc. Danny screams. Screaming echoes. Steve stops. Danny. Danny, said Steve, running towards hotel. Flashlight shines into cave. Danielle. All look into cave. Danielle. Notloc. All continue looking. Danielle. Evil laughter. Notloc walks out of cave. Congratulations on finding me. Now. Where's my sword? Asked the Notloc. I thought you had it, said Danielle. No, your lousy father stole it. Then he hid it from me, said the Notloc. Danielle, thinking, then smiles. I know where it is, said Danielle, running. Girls follow. Notloc laughs. Good girl. Find my sword, said the Notloc. Footsteps walking into hotel. Danny. Are you in here? Arm falls. Flashlight shines towards ceiling. Steve gags, then vomits. Danny. Damn, said Steve. Footsteps running. Steve. All run inside hotel. We need to find something, said Danielle. I found Danny, said Steve. Where is he? Asked Lauren. Steve points flashlight. All gasp. Lauren starts crying. Lauren. We need to find the sword. Or he'll kill us, said Danielle. Who will? Asked Steve. Shannon gasps. All in shock. Pole sticking through Shannon, then gets pulled into darkens. Door shuts. Steve falls to his knees. Steve. We need to find it. Come on, said Danielle. Door breaks down. All running. Give me my sword, said the Notloc. All continue running. Danielle stops, then runs faster. Where are we going? Asked Nikita. Just keep running. All running. Sun rises. Birds chirping. Danielle sees cabin. There's the place. Let's go, said Danielle. Cabin door opens. So. What's this place? Asked Lauren. This was my third cousin's cabin, said Danielle. What are we looking for? Asked Steve. Danielle grabs axes. Protect yourselves with these. Danielle moves boxes. Trapdoor appears. Keys jingling. Trapdoor unlocks, then opens. Danielle pulls out cloth, then enwraps it. Sword appears. Uncle Jonathan, time to die, said Danielle. What so you want us to do? Asked Nikita. Leave. I need to finish this alone, said Danielle. No, we're not leaving, said Steve. You guys can't kill him. Only I can. And I will, said Danielle. Danielle, wait, I wanted to do this for a while, said Steve, kissing Danielle. Nikita smiles. Lauren walks out of cabin. Well, are we going? Asked Lauren. Yeah. Be careful, said Steve. Lauren stops. Snapping sound. Rows of barbed wire swing up, then split Lauren into 3 pieces. All step backwards. Evil laughter. 3 to go, said the Notloc. Run, said Danielle. All 3 running. Notloc follows. Where are we going? Asked Nikita. You 2 are leaving. I'm going to his tomb. Get out of here, said Danielle. Both Nikita and Steve get into police car. Danielle runs past. Duck down, said Steve. Both Nikita and Steve duck down. Notloc walks past. Nikita sneezes. Notloc stops, looks at police car then walks towards it. Notloc. Come get your sword, said Danielle. Notloc walks towards Danielle. Danielle runs into cave then stops at tomb. Tomb is opened. Danielle sees body then walks towards it. Harrison appears. Danielle gasps. Oh Danielle. Danielle turns around. Notloc appears. Hello. It's like a family reunion. Now. Give me my sword, said the Notloc. No, the only way is if you kill me, said Danielle. Notloc grabs Danielle by her throat. Danielle choking. You got your wish, said the Notloc. Steve swings axe. Axe cuts off Notloc's arm. Get away from her, said Steve. Notloc laughs. You can't kill me. Notloc punches Steve. Steve falls into Nikita. Notloc grabs his arm. Arm heals. Now. Niece, give me my. Where'd you go? You can't hide in here. Steve groans. Notloc grabs the nail bat. You're first, I guess, said the Notloc, grabbing Steve by his throat then lifts him up. Danielle swings sword. Sword cuts off Notloc's arm. Notloc groans then throws Steve. Don't touch him, said Danielle. You'll never kill me, said the Notloc. Steve trips Notloc then pins him down. Danielle. Kill him, said Steve. Danielle raises the sword. Danielle. Don't, said the Notloc. Goodbye Uncle Jonathan, said Danielle, jamming the sword into Notloc's chest. Notloc groans then transforms into a statue. He's dead, said Steve. Yeah. You alright, Danielle? asked Nikita. Yeah. Let's go home, said Danielle. Police car starts then drives away. 2 hours later. Footsteps walking. I think we finally lost them, said Tom. Yeah. Hey, let's check out this cave, said Samuel. Both Samuel and Tom walking into the cave. Whoa. Look at this sword, said Tom. I wonder who this belongs to, asked Samuel. Footsteps approaching. Both Samuel and Tom turn around. Notloc appears then swings the nail bat. The nail bat smashes both Samuel's and Tom's faces. Evil laughter. I'm back, said the Notloc. The end. Legend of the Notloc 4, Rise of a New Century. When a group goes on a treasure hunt, they stumble upon a tomb. But when they open it, they unearth one of the most dangerous killers of the last century. 100 years ago. A man came back from the dead. Then he went around killing his family members. Until he was placed into his tomb. And was sealed in it forever. But then on May 29 of 2035. A group tries to find some treasure. But, some things are worth more than money. Their lives, said the Notloc. Alarm clock goes off. Hand hits clock. Barclay Borowski appears then walks into bathroom. Door shuts. Barclay urinating. Door opens. Barclay walks downstairs. Rafferty Elmi appears typing on keyboard. Still working on that paper, asked Barclay. Yes. I got 100 more words. Then this paper is done, said Rafferty. Good. Hey, what's the plan today? Asked Barkley. Well, at 10 I have my first class, said Rafferty. Want to go get some coffee first? Asked Barkley. Sure. Rafferty stops typing. And done, said Rafferty. Wow, your 1,000-word essay is done, Rafferty, said Barkley. Yep. Just print it out. And we'll go get some coffee, said Rafferty. Printer starts. Rafferty grabs paper, then puts it into folder. Folder gets put into backpack. Ready? Asked Barkley. Now I am. Let's go, said Rafferty, picking up backpack. Coffee shop appears. Barkley walks in, then sits down. Here you go. So. Who did you do your essay on? Asked Barkley. I told you. A whole bunch of times, said Rafferty. Well, tell me once again, said Barkley. We had to write about one of the most notorious murderer of all time, said Rafferty. Who'd you do it about? Asked Barkley. Jonathan Notloc, said Rafferty. Who's that? Asked Barkley. He killed his family over 100 years ago, said Rafferty. That's crazy. Why would someone kill their own family? Asked Barkley. He was possessed by a mask he found. Then he killed them, said Rafferty. Oh. It's 9:30. You need to get to class, said Barkley. Yeah. Give me a ride, said Rafferty. Sure, said Barkley. Car driving then stops. Thanks. See you after class, said Rafferty, walking towards building. Footsteps walking. Rafferty places folder into desk, then sits down. Door opens, then shuts. Please sit. Did everyone do their essay? Good. Cade Everts grabs folders. I'll look at these after class. I told you all to write about the most notorious killers. So. Let's begin today's lesson. About a notorious killer, said Cade. Footsteps walking. Hey Rafferty, wait up, said Hayden Hardy, approaching. Hey Hayden, what's up? Asked Rafferty. Nothing. So, who'd you do your essay on? Asked Hayden. Jonathan Notloc, said Rafferty. Oh, the notorious murderer who killed all his family members, said Hayden. Yeah, said Rafferty. I bet Mr. Everts is gonna like that, said Hayden. Yeah, said Rafferty. You signing up for the project? Asked Hayden. What project? Asked Rafferty. Mr. Everts needs help from a few students. Something about a hike or something, said Hayden. I'll think about it, said Rafferty. Night falls. Cade reading, writes C+ onto folder, then grabs Rafferty's folder. Folder opens. Cade starts reading, then his eyes open wide. No way. Rafferty me. Said Cade. People talking. Jackson McMore appears, then crosses out map. Where the hell is it? Asked Jackson. Babette Mosca approached Jackson. Still can't find it? Asked Babette. No, and we searched all these places, said Jackson. Maybe we're trying too hard, said Sabina Pierantini, appearing on couch. Maybe it doesn't exist, said Gabi Arashi Powell, appearing. Oh, it's out there, said Jackson. Boss, someone's here to see you, said Raphael Stieber, appearing. Yeah, his name's Cade Everts, said Dabria Tattersall, appearing. Hey Cade, said Jackson. Jackson. Been a while, said Cade. Let him through. What can I do for you? Asked Jackson. I heard you're looking for the treasure, said Cade. Yeah, and, said Jackson. I'm guessing from the X's on the map. You haven't found it yet, said Cade. "WOW.no wonder you're a teacher," said Jackson. "Listen. I gave my students an essay that was due today. They had to write about a notorious murderer. A few sucked," said Cade. "You got a point?" asked Jackson. "Right. Point. One kid wrote his essay on Jonathan Notloc," said Cade. "Yeah, the notorious murderer. What does he have to do with the treasure?" asked Jackson. "These spots you've checked. That's where the hotel was before it was destroyed," said Cade. "Yes, but we can't find anything," said Jackson. "I may know where it is. Just up the hill from the hotel was a cave. That's where I bet the treasure is," said Cade. "But, we didn't see no cave out there," said Jackson. "Jackson, it's been 100 years after the murders. The cave may have sunk into the ground," said Cade. "So. We dig," said Jackson. "We dig," said Cade. Building appears. Rafferty sits down. "Hey Rafferty," said Hayden. "Hey. Did you switch classes?" asked Rafferty. "Yep," said Hayden. Cade walks into room. "Good morning class. I read your essays. A few were good, some weren't. Oh Mr. Elmy. I'd like to talk to you after class please," said Cade handing folders. "Yes sir," said Rafferty. Bells rings. "Remember, exams on Tuesday guys." Rafferty walks towards desk. "Mr. Elmy, I read your essay on Jonathan Notloc. So much details in it. Even the cave, verify. Well done," said Cade. "Thanks Mr. Everts," said Rafferty. "Now, I have a few friends who are trying to find something. They couldn't find it? But, it may be in the cave. I was wondering if you could help my friends find this cave." "Since you know where it is," said Cade. "Actually, my roommate's the one who told me where it is. If you want, I could ask him to come," asked Rafferty. "That would be wonderful," said Cade. "We'll start Friday." "Meet me at my house," said Cade. "Yes Mr. Everts," said Rafferty. "You enjoy the rest of your day," said Cade. "You too," said Rafferty walking away. Cade put cell phone. "Hey, it's me. We're on." "Yeah, he says his roommate knows where the cave is." "Yep, we're on schedule," said Cade. "Wait, on Friday your teacher wants to go to the Notloc Hotel. So he could find the cave," said Barkley. "Yeah, you in?" asked Rafferty. "Oh yeah, I'd love to go," said Barkley. "Really?" asked Rafferty. "That was sarcastic," said Barkley. "Come on Barkley. Don't you want to see where Jonathan Notloc lived?" asked Rafferty. "No," said Barkley. "You know, we may run into a few cute girls up there," said Rafferty. "I'm listening," said Barkley. Rafferty smiles. Car driving. "You really think we're gonna find the cave?" asked Rafferty. "Who cares, just as long as I get some pussy in the process," said Barkley. "Yeah," said Hayden. "Well, there's your pussy," said Rafferty. "Hey." Both Barley and Rafferty laughing. "I want to thank you for letting me come along," said Hayden. "It's not a trip without you, Hayden," said Rafferty. "Where are we?" asked Barkley. "I don't know. I'll check the map." Rafferty pulls out map. "All right. We're on Lincoln Ave. Go the next left then turn onto Main RD," said Rafferty. Car turns left, continues driving then stops. "Why'd you stop?" asked Hayden. There's no road. It's a dead end, said Barkley. We may have to turn around, said Hayden. Rafferty looks out window. Hang on a second. Rafferty gets out of car, then walks towards shrub. Shrub moves. Street sign appears. Rafferty walks towards car. That's main RD, said Rafferty. That path.my car won't fit down there, said Barkley. I guess we're walking, said Rafferty. All three grabbing bags. Vehicles pull up. Doors open then shut. Hey, you guys made it, said Cade. Yeah, I'm guessing the hotel's that way, asked Rafferty. Yeah, we have to walk. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, said Cade. Why's the road so small? Asked Barkley. They had smaller cars a century ago. Come on, give us a hand with a few things, said Cade. All 10 walking down path. Hotel appears. Oh God, this place is still standing, said Rafferty. Surprising, I know, said Cade. This is awesome, said Hayden holding camcorder. What's with the camcorder? Asked Barkley. I want to remember everything, said Hayden. What's with all the holes? Asked Barkley. We're looking for something buried here, said Jackson. And we may know where it is, said Cade. Where? Asked Barkley. The cave. How far away was it from the hotel? Asked Cade. 150 feet, I believe, said Barkley. Let's keep walking. All 10 walking. 148, 149, 150. This is the spot, said Cade. I don't see a cave, said Dabria. Did we do the wrong way? Asked Sabina. I don't think so. 150 feet east, said Barkley. Where the hell's the cave, Cade? Asked Jackson. I don't know, said Cade. All arguing. Rafferty looks at ground then stomps, kneels then wipes dirt. Rock appears. Guys. Guys, hey. All 9 look. It's underneath us, said Rafferty. What? Asked Cade. We're standing on the cave, said Rafferty. Dirt gets wiped. More rock appears. We're on the cave, said Cade. Everyone start digging, said Jackson. It's rock, said Rafferty. Pickaxes being pulled out then hit rock. Clinking sound. I chose to come here and dig then sit home and do nothing, said Barkley. Hey, at least you're getting exercise, said Rafferty. Both Barkley and Rafferty smile. Think we're almost there? Asked Barkley. Hopefully, said Rafferty. Ground shaking. What the hell's going on? Asked Raphael. Aftershock, said Jackson. Ground stops shaking. Rock breaks. Both Barkley and Rafferty fall through then groan. You two all right? Asked Cade. Just dandy, said Barkley. All right, we got through. Let's get some rope, said Jackson. Rope being tied around tree. All climbing down rope. Flashlights shining. This way, said Cade. All 10 walking. Water dripping. I feel water, said Babette. There's no river above us, said Jackson. It's just the cave. Water seeps through all the time, said Rafferty. All 10 turn corner. Flashlights shining. There it is. What we've been looking for, said Jackson. Gold appears. Is that treasure? Asked Hayden. Yep. Stolen gold from a heist 35 years ago, said Jackson. Wait, did you say stolen gold? Asked Rafferty. Yes. And it's ours, said Jackson. If it's stolen. We should report it, said Rafferty. No, it's mine. I found it fair and square. And if anyone calls the police. Well, said Jackson, pulling out gun. What are you doing? Asked Cade. Protecting my investment. Guys, load up your bags, said Jackson. All 5 putting gold into bags. Hey Jackson, you want to see what's in here? Asked Gabai Arashi. Jackson looks at tomb, then wipes it off. Notloc. Let's open this thing up, said Jackson. I wouldn't, said Rafferty. Shut your mouth, boy. Jackson looks at all 5 of them. What you waiting for? Open the goddamn thing, said Jackson. All 5 pushing door of tomb. Cold wind blows out. All 10 coughing. Flashlights shining into tomb. Skeleton appears. Oh God, said Gabai Arashi. That's disgusting. Who leaves a dead body in here? Asked Jackson. That's Jonathan Notloc. The owner of the hotel, said Rafferty. And the one who killed his family, said Cade. Then I take what I said back. Bastards who kill their family should rot. You hear me? I hope you're rotting in hell, said Jackson, spitting onto skeleton. All 6 laughing. You shouldn't have done that, said Rafferty. Why not? He's dead. He can't do anything. Cold wind blows again. A storm must be coming. Let's get out of here, people, said Jackson. All 10 walking away. Skin grows onto skeleton. Notloc opens his eyes, then smiles. The nail bat being grabbed. Footsteps walking. Hand covers Raphael's mouth. Snapping sound. Raphael falls. What was that? Asked Babette. I didn't hear anything, said Sabina. Let's keep moving, said Jackson. All continue walking. Dabria looks down, kneels, then ties her shoe. All 8 continue walking. Footsteps approaching Dabria. Oh, thanks for coming back, said Dabria, looking up. Notloc swings the nail bat. Footsteps walking. Gabai Arashi turns around. Hey guys. Dabria and Raphael are gone, said Gabai Arashi. Flashlights shining. Dabria, Raphael, said Jackson. Oh no. He's back, said Rafferty. Who's back? Asked Jackson. The Notloc, said Rafferty. What? That skeleton. No way that's walking around, said Jackson. Guys, I'm worried. I'm gonna go find them, said Gabai Arashi, walking. Flashlight shining. Dabria. Dabria footsteps approaching. Dabria. Is that you? Asked Gabai Arashi. Footsteps stop. Flashlight shining. Dabria falls. Gabai Arashi walks towards Dabria. Footsteps approaching. Flashlight shining. Notloc appears. Gabai Arashi screams. Scream echoes. She found the skeleton, said Jackson. All 3 laughing. Object hits Jackson. Flashlight shines onto the object. Gabai Arashi's head appears. I think the skeleton found her, said Rafferty. Footsteps walking. All 7 pointing flashlights. Notloc appears. More. I need more souls, said the Notloc. We should run, said Rafferty. All 7 run. Notloc laughs, then follows. Sabina trips, then groans. Jackson stops. Notloc approaches. Screw that, said Jackson, running. Sabina turns around. Notloc stops in front of Sabina. I'm guessing your friends are. What's the saying? Chicken shit, said the Notloc laughing, then pulls out sword. All six running. Sabina screams. There's the rope. Everyone climb up, said Rafferty. Barkley, Hayden, Cade, and Rafferty climb up rope. Babette starts to climb rope. Jackson looks. Notloc appears. Jackson pulls Babette down, then starts climbing rope. Babette groans, stands, then grabs rope. Come on, Babette, said Cade. Babette climbs rope. Notloc grabs Babette's leg, then pulls her down. No, said Hayden. Notloc grabs Babette by her throat. I want to know something. How sturdy is your neck? Asked the Notloc, grabbing rope, then wraps it around her neck. Babette choking, struggling, then goes limp. Babette, said Cade. Notloc looks up. You're next, said the Notloc, climbing up the rope. All five running. We need to leave, said Rafferty. All five continue running. Snapping sound. All five stop. Vine appears. Jackson moves Hayden. Hayden hanging upside down. Camcorder falls. Help! Get me down, said Hayden. Both Barkley and Cade grab Hayden. Rafferty untying Vine. Jackson watching, then sees Notloc. He's coming. He's coming, said Jackson. Hold on, Hayden, said Rafferty. Jackson runs. Jackson, said Cade. Guys, get out of here. Just go, said Hayden. I ain't leaving you, said Rafferty. He's getting closer, said Hayden. Barkley runs at Notloc. Notloc hits Barkley. Barkley falls. Cade grabs, then swings the branch. Branch hits Notloc, then breaks. Oh shit, said Cade, being hit, then falls. Notloc walks towards Rafferty, then swings the sword. Rafferty moves. The sword cuts the vine. Hayden falls. Notloc swings the sword again. Rafferty ducks, then falls down a hill. Hayden groans. Notloc walks towards Hayden, then raises the sword. Gun fires continuously. Notloc falls down the hill. Jackson appears. You all right? Asked Jackson. You came back, said Hayden. I couldn't watch any more people die, said Jackson. Rafferty. You all right? Asked Cade. Rafferty groans. Yeah. I'm fine, said Rafferty, standing up. Can you climb up the hill? Asked Barkley. I'll try, said Rafferty, starting to climb uphill. Notloc sits up. Holy shit, said Hayden. Shoot him, said Cade. Gun clicks. Shit, said Jackson, unloading the gun. Hurry, said Barkley. I'm trying, said Jackson, dropping a magazine. Notloc grabs Rafferty's leg, then pulls him down. Rafferty kicks Notloc's face. The magazine goes into the gun. The gun cocks, then fires. Notloc falls. Barkley sees a small incline. There's a way down, said Barkley. All four run. Rafferty. Over here, said Cade. Rafferty walks towards small hill. Notloc sits up again. Let's go, said Jackson. All five turn around. The sword goes into a tree. The gun fires. The hotel, said Hayden. All five running into the hotel. Notloc pulls out sword from tree, then follows. Upstairs, said Rafferty. All five running upstairs, then down hallway. Jackson goes through the floor, then groans. Jackson, said Cade. Footsteps walking. Jackson reaches for the gun. Boot steps onto Jackson's arm. Ready to die? Asked the Notloc. Fuck you, you piece of shit, said Jackson. The sword goes through Jackson's mouth into the floor. "Watch your tongue," said the Notloc, pulling the sword out. "What do we do?" asked Hayden. "We need to kill him," said Cade. "How? Bullets don't work," said Barkley. "Footsteps walking." "His sword does," said Rafferty. "But only a Notloc can kill a Notloc," said Barkley. "Footsteps stop. All four look." "Where is he?" asked Cade. "The sword goes through the floor." All four step backwards. Notloc laughing. The sword continues going through the floor. Hayden steps backwards, then goes through a window. "Hayden," said Rafferty. Thudding sound. Notloc laughs. "We need to leave," said Barkley. "How?" asked Rafferty. "Creaking on staircase." "In there," said Cade. All three run into room. Flashlights shining. "Is there a way out?" asked Barkley. "Only if we jump 15 feet, said Rafferty. Banging on door. Cade learns against door. The sword goes through door. "Holy shit," said Cade. Rafferty trips, then bumps into a shelf. An urn falls. Rafferty catches the urn. "That was close," said Rafferty, looking at the urn. "What?" asked Barkley. "These are Chloe Notloc's ashes." "I may have an idea," said Rafferty. The sword goes through door, then into Cade's shoulder. "My shoulder," said Cade. Door breaks down. "Time to die," said the Notloc. Barkley runs at Notloc. Notloc hits Barkley. "I have an idea," said Cade. Notloc swings sword. Both Cade and Rafferty duck. Cade tackles Notloc. Notloc drops sword, elbows Cade's back, then throws him through wall. Cade groans. Rafferty grabs the sword, opens the urn, then pours the ashes onto it. Notloc pulls out the nail bat, then raises it. Rafferty runs at Notloc. The sword goes through Notloc's back into his chest. Notloc gasps, looks down, sees the sword in his chest, then slowly transforms into a statue. "I'll be back," said the Notloc, transforming into a statue. "Barkley, you all right?" asked Rafferty. "Yeah," said Barkley. Cade groans. "Mr. Everts, you all right?" asked Rafferty. "Never better," said Cade. "Let's get out of here," said Rafferty. All three walking out of hotel. Hayden appears limping. "Hayden, you're alive," said Barkley. "Yeah, it'll take more than falling out the second floor window to kill me," said Hayden. All four walking. Creaking sound. The hotel collapses. All four look at the collapsed hotel. "Well, it's time for this hotel to be burned," said Jade. "Too bad my camcorder broke." "No one's gonna believe this," said Hayden. "Yeah, and the Notloc will now be a myth," said Barkley. "No, he will always be a legend," said Rafferty. The end.